Good morning, everyone. So today has kind of been a very frustrating day, or beginning of a day, I should say. Okay, so we have already talked about a million times about getting the pool. Things were going well. We were getting things organized. Everything was like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. We got everything planned out. Haven't showed you guys yet, but I already saw it. It looks awesome. Now, we are running into an issue which might completely ruin this exciting idea, which I'm getting really bummed about. First off, let me just walk you through everything. We have to get rid of this zone of the sprinklers, which obviously does a great job watering our grass. They gotta take everything out because the pool will be right here. So they have to rip all this out, all the irrigation, I guess. And then, okay, we already knew this had to go. This, I don't know, it's called like a cherry something. So we were like, all right, well, we can get rid of this. That's not too expensive. However, we just got a curveball thrown, and apparently we have to remove this tree, which is some sort of oak, because if you look, I don't know if you can see those vines, it's pretty much all over that tree. There's not a branch up there that doesn't have vines strangling the thing. So the reason why everyone's been suggesting getting this thing out is because the root system is like right here, and then the root system goes right into the potentially breaking through the pool wall, ruining the pool. Or another really bad situation is that we dig and we just cut some of the roots, and then all of a sudden this thing that's already kind of leaning into our neighbor's area will have no root system to keep it grounded, and just topples over there, or possibly over there, and knocking out those transformers. And we're getting a bunch of quotes, and it's looking frustrating. We literally, to take down a tree, I'm about to go get an axe to take down this tree and this tree.
Even though we don't want to.
Yeah, even though we don't want to do it, we're getting estimates of $4,000 to $5,000 to take down trees. And the worst part is I don't think we might even be able to do it because that tree is so awkwardly big and it's kind of potentially dangerous that they have to get like a crane. Are you just in a towel?
Well, I told Charles that's like my favorite tree, but it has like, I guess that's like strangler figs.
No, I'm just laughing at the fact that you're just... That thing's, it's a matter of time, that's the problem.
The vine that's growing up it is actually...
It's strangling it. But the problem is these trees are becoming dead trees, and if we don't get rid of it now, and let's say we put a pool in, there's no way to get the tree out then, because then there was a pool and it ruins the deck and everything gets screwed up. So if we're gonna do a pool, we have to figure out how to get that thing out. I think there's another, yeah, it's a really bad situation. I think we have another 2 guys coming today to give quotes, but the other 3 guys have given us very expensive quotes. Getting a little frustrated and a little nervous that we might not be able to do this, but I'm still going to be hopeful that we can find somebody who can do it a little bit cheaper. I'm going to go get a chainsaw, and I'm just going to go and just wing it.
No.
And then we have house insurance.
Let's see if there's somebody that can save it before we destroy it.
No, it's going down. It can't be saved. It's been so hard to kind of get going. I've been up since 8 a.m. because we had all these people coming and checking out the house thing and the trees, all that fun, boring stuff.
It bums me out because like one thing I told Charles is I really didn't want to get rid of the trees. Like I want to keep the tree, but unfortunately we just can't do it because the tree itself, I guess, isn't alive, or it's dying because of the strangler figs. It's
dying from the inside right now.
We have to get rid of it. It's kind of funny that we're choosing to do we're looking into doing this pool because we're finding out that this actually could create a bigger problem. So thankfully we had this idea of doing the pool, and we had to look into getting a person to trim the trees because now we're kind of preventing a bigger problem.
But if there was another huge storm or something, that would probably go. Yeah. Especially now that
it would knock down the power lines.
It would knock down the transformers, and our neighbors would be super pissed because we would ruin their pool.
It would more than likely fall onto their pool cage. So honestly, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise, and it sucks. But
yeah, then I don't know if I said, if they cut the roots, it takes away the stability, and the trees, a gust of wind or Marley peeing on it, it's just gonna, it's gonna
no matter
fall.
What, it has to go.
Yeah, we're screwed no matter what. So we're trying to figure out how to do this. I know, super interesting, but you know, I wanted to keep you informed on this whole CTFXC venture pool thing that we're trying to get to. We'll get to the goal eventually. It's not easy though. We were thinking that pumpkins that we totally make that were awesome, that I won. I got the better one, right? Totally did. We realized that we cut it, was it 5th, 6th, 7th right now? Way too early. So we're trying to find a protectant or sealer that might exist to make it like last a little bit longer. You look pretty today. Thanks. See, give her a compliment, she can't take it. Go! You weird me out.
Oh my god, we could do this. Baby, we could do this.
Okay.
Oh my god, we should do this.
Wait, why would you even paint a skull? It's already white.
Look at Rika.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to paint one of those?
It's a jerk just like her. A pumpkin?
Would be cool because you could put lights in those too. We already have a pumpkin.
We're a pumpkin.
We don't have to do it. There's an eyeball.
Oh, we gotta get
No, get away from those.
No, dog costumes. Oh, I forgot to show them what the... We got the dogs and the kitty all matching costumes.
Yeah.
I show them today. Oh, look at it. She could be a little panda bear. A panda bear. It's gonna be pretty adorable, and hopefully I can get them all to do it. Are you gonna cut all your hair off? To make it easy, just go like that, just snip it right in the back. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop it right here. Yep, we're just gonna chop it up right there, and then we'll go to the top. You know what I just learned? You know, like in those commercials where the hair is all wavy, where it's like, oh, Fidel Sassoon or whatever. You know how they do that? There's somebody in a green. There's somebody on green screen going like that, and they like a chroma suit, and then they.
Way. So
Yeah.
they're like fluffer.
Yeah, so yeah, there's like all the wind and stuff like that. There's a guy or a person in a complete chroma suit. Because I'm just being the chroma key guy.
And you're driving me nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. This was my route that I took today when I ran. I thought it was kind of funny. The most random one ever. Hey, you hungry, you little dingbat? Yeah? Okay. Time to feed the little dingbat. I just want to kind of address, I think some people have been concerned, thinking that we like lock her up like a little caged animal. The reason why we give Marley the entire office, which by the way, she gets an entire office to herself, is because obviously the girls already really like her, but you know, Diesel's still learning. Actually, the girls are still learning. Sometimes they get a little pissed off with her, and since she's so tiny and she looks like a toy, I prefer that she's in here when we're not around, just because, yes, because you do that. You like to hit things with your little paws. The pups don't really get that yet, so you like doing that. And the dogs don't really like that. So I always get really nervous when she's not in here and we're not home, because I don't want anything to ever happen to her. And when we're home, we let her run around the house all the time. So she gets her exercise. You're not like a little caged animal, right? And you have all these toys. You got Blinky over there. She's definitely not an unhappy kitten. I mean, you guys know. You guys know we love animals and we would never put an animal in harm. I don't know. I just kind of felt like I needed to say that, because I did notice a few people thinking that we mistreat her or something like that. This office is bigger than the upstairs bedroom, so she's got a nice little room. This is my new favorite thing to do. Watch this. Hang on. You gonna jump? All right, you hungry? Let's go get some food. Go say hi and let's go get some food. Ready? You spoiled little cat. This is my absolute, well, one of my absolute favorite things about fall and Halloween is the pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds, and I don't like buying them in the store because they're so salty. Like, you have like 2 of them and you feel like you need to chug a whole thing of water. So when I make them, I try to either, we should do the cinnamon ones. We did cinnamon last time. Marley came out. Wow, you actually made it.
I know, it's because I'm a baller.
Even though I beat you in horse. And I did half court in the golf cart.
Yeah.
I wish I had that clip. I wish I had that clip.
Yeah.
I hope one of you guys find it. So I'm gonna make my... Shut up. Step 1, melt the butter. You gonna paint?
Ever.
You gonna paint that guy? Gary? Let's call him Gary.
I always like Leroy.
Leroy? Leroy is the Frankenstein? Leroy S. Frankenstein. This one I'm gonna get a little frisky about.
Oh, are you?
And I'm gonna do, okay, I got some apple pie spice and some cinnamon. Probably a tiny bit of sugar. This will be the dessert one. Probably put these in like ice cream or something. Cookies. My mouth.
I like that last part.
Allie just told me about this. I didn't know it existed, but apparently it's like some sort of underground thing in St. Petersburg. It might be in other like cities as well, but it's called St. Pete Rocks. So this part is in St. Pete. What you do is you paint these little black rocks
however you want.
However you want, and then you hide, or they don't hide them, you leave them somewhere.
Leave them places. And they have like I think they have this is my mom just told me about this. They have like a Facebook page and blah, blah, blah. And people will pick them up and they can keep them or they can put them somewhere else for someone else to find. And I don't know, I think it's just like something to kind of like warm somebody's day. Like, oh, look at this really cool thing that I found. And then a lot of people will take photos of it and be like, look at this rock that I found. They put it on there and it's kind of silly, but, and I don't know too much about it. But my mom has gotten really into it. And so she's like, why don't you go and paint some? So I'm doing these like, they're gonna be monsters. So I'm starting working on them.
Perfect for Halloween.
Yeah.
So if you're in St. Pete, you gotta look, maybe we'll hide a couple with you guys. And that way maybe a couple of you guys from St. Pete or local in Tampa can try to find them. That might be something we can do tomorrow. That could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
You guys can find some one-of-a-kind Allie St. Pete rocks.
I'm gonna try and make them really cute.
These are St. Pete Little Monster Rocks by Allie Westenberg Trippy. And I think we'll probably hide a couple of them then. I mean, we'll hide all of them in a place, but maybe we'll let a couple, I like that one. Maybe we'll let a couple people know.
I gave him like a kind of a unibrow. Oh. It's okay, Mark.
Well, I always wanted to talk.
So I gave him a unibrow. don't know. I kind of messed up on that guy. And then that guy's got some eyelashes and some funny teeth. And then that one just has too many eyes and too many teeth. But this is actually super fun and really kind of therapeutic, as weird as that sounds. Marley, are you upset that I didn't paint a rock after you? I'll make you a zombie rock. I'll turn you into a zombie.
Yeah, spoiled jerk. Every night wants to talk.
Because she's always wanting food.
I thought I smelled poo. I thought I did. She's eyeing you there, girls. Who's she gonna attack first? Get ready to run. Hey, Goober. Ding dong. Get your blanket. Mother of God, between Diesel, you, and you. Why do we have so many toys? Oh, I remember. The CTFXC. Every tour, you guys give me some more dog toys. It's so funny. Don't get me wrong, we really appreciate it, and obviously they do too. But it is funny. Diesel always picks one specific toy and just plays with it forever. And he doesn't destroy it like this one. He just nibbles it. Here you go, buddy. I found it. He's got the same eyes as you. There you go, buddy. You see how delicate he is with that thing? He loves it.